Hi, I'm Jenny with The Forest Daisy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a wood bead pumpkin centerpiece. Please subscribe to my channel for more crafting videos. For the pumpkin, you can use a small mason jar lid for the base, but I use the lid from these little glass jars, 10mm wood beads, these are unfinished, bendable craft wire, vine paper wrapped wire, cinnamon sticks, and an LED votive candle. I did get everything from Amazon and it will be linked below, but the cinnamon sticks I got at HomeGoods. I took the lid and punched a hole into the side of it with a tiny screwdriver that came in a set from Dollar Tree. But if you have a scratch-awl or some type of pointed tool, that should work as well. I put another hole across on the other side, then added holes in between to get 6 altogether, trying to evenly space them apart. I unraveled some of the wire and cut 6 pieces at about 11 inches. I put the end of one piece of wire into one of the holes in the lid and twisted the end around so it would be flat along the side of the lid and stay in place. You can use needle nose pliers to help twist the wire, but it was easy enough for me to use my fingers to twist it. Then I added the rest of the wires into the lid. I put 16 of the wood beads on each strand of wire. When the beads were on, I bent the other end of the wire so that none of them would slide off. And these are unfinished, but you could paint or stain these if you wanted them to be a different color, or you can also find beads that have different colors or patterns on them. I grabbed one of the strands and then picked the one that was on the opposite side from it, bent both of those into an arch shape, brought them together, and then twisted the wires together, leaving a little bit of room in between the beads. Then I moved on to the next couple of strands and did that same process. If the wires weren't tight enough, I just wrapped one of them around the center a few times. I put the first 2 strands slightly off to the side so that I could finish tying the last set. Then I brought all 3 of them together and twisted all of the wires several times. I cut it at a length of about 1.5 inches, but you just want to make sure it will be long enough for the cinnamon stick. Which brings me to the cinnamon stick. You want to have one that has an opening that will be wide enough to fit over the wires. I cut one of the sticks in half and then just placed that on to the pumpkin for the stem. And then I cut a strip of the vine wrapped wire, twisted that around my fingers a few times. You could also use like a pen or a pencil to get a twisty shape, and then I tied that around the cinnamon stick so it would look like the pumpkin vine, and then I placed the candle inside of the lid.